Hello everyone, it's the Bitcoin Governor, and in the last video we looked at BIP148, the user-activated soft fork, and I mentioned that I would create another video about how to handle the transition, and this is what we're going to look at today. If you missed the last video, then please click on the link to watch it because it gives a rundown of what the actual situation is. So today we're focusing more on how we should approach this rather than what the actual issue is. Now, a chain split creates a very volatile situation, and there is a sort of a battle going on between the two camps, the ones that want to keep on the legacy coin and the other ones who want to bring in the BIP148. And so there is a possibility that one of them could actually go to zero, be worthless. You really want to make sure that if you're holding Bitcoin, that you know that the risk is inherently there, that you could lose it. I guess most of us realize this in crypto anyway, that crypto is a gamble, but a gamble that most of us are willing to take. If you are holding Bitcoin, then please take this piece of advice from me. This is the most important part. You need to ensure that you control your own private keys. If you hold your private keys, then you hold your Bitcoin. This means if you have your Bitcoin in an exchange, like Kraken or Bittrex, you do not hold your private keys. They're held by Bittrex or Kraken or whichever exchange you are with. So if this soft fork does go through and you don't have your private keys, then you can't be sure that you will be able to recover your Bitcoin. So please keep that in mind. If you want to have your Bitcoin, you need to have your own private keys. So before August the 1st, you need to have your Bitcoin in your own personal wallet. This means that you have your own private keys. You need to make sure you back up this private wallet. Have it in another location, just in case your computer crashes or some situation like that. This needs to be done before August the 1st, because if the soft fork goes through and you have not done that, and you try to do that after August the 1st, then you'll have no chance because it's already forked by then, too late. Before you get too concerned with this, I am going to create another video which shows you the basics of how to create your own Bitcoin wallet and to send the Bitcoin you have from your exchange to this personal wallet. So you are in good hands. You just have to wait till I create that video. Now, moving on to what happens on August the 1st or just after August the 1st will determine on whether we have a chain split or not. So if the majority signal support for segregated witness through BIP148, then we will find that the upgrade should go through quite fine and you shouldn't have any problems at all. But if the majority are not to signal for segregated witness through BIP148 on this date, then we could find that there is a chain split. You should not be doing any trading of Bitcoin during August the 1st or a little bit after, because if there is a chain being put into place here, we have the legacy network and we have the BIP148, and any transactions that are going through the legacy chain may be lost on the 148 chain. So this is not a situation you want to be doing. This does bring up a very interesting point. Imagine a few days without Bitcoin transactions happening. This is going to be really volatile, and I don't know what is going to happen, not just to Bitcoin, but to the entire cryptocurrency market cap during this time. Well, this is not entirely correct because there will be people, of course, trading, buying and selling BTC over the BIP148 network, but we could at least expect a lot of delays and people going through the legacy chain, which will cause issues. For those of you who need to be utilizing Bitcoin during this time, you will need to be running a BIP148 wallet, a supported wallet, so please keep that in mind, or else if you do go ahead and start trading with Bitcoin and you don't know that it's 148 supported, then it's most likely you'll be using the old network and your Bitcoin money will go to nothing, most likely. As to what is to happen afterwards, well, that's to be seen. We could end up with two chains, two different coins, the legacy one and the BIP148. We could end up with, say, one of the chains actually dying, the legacy chain, and we just have one BTC, one Bitcoin again, which would be fantastic. No one really knows, and before you continue with your trading and things, it's probably advantageous to wait a little bit and see what the current sentiment is. You know, go on websites and YouTube, etc., and see what other people are saying. before you go ahead and start trading again. This would be the logical approach for people who don't have a lot of experience. I will of course be keeping you updated to the minute. So I hope this has been informative for you. Thank you to my subscribers. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this. It really helps. Bitcoin Governor out.